This movie does so many things that you just are not supposed to do for a good reason with movies. Like, I don't have any problem with directors that want to stray from a 3-act story structure, but this movie introduces a new character, almost 2 hours into the damn movie? Like, Ultron is trying to get the perfect body.
Vision.
Right? The Vision, yeah. Ultron's trying to make the perfect body. Mm-hmm. And so the team is after him like his new body is in some kind of cryogenic Michael Jackson stasis, right?
Mm-hmm.
They're all trying to get it, and there's another big, stupid action sequence where they're in a truck, and they're like, Ultron, hey, you can't make a new body. And he's like, hey, guys, I'm so misunderstood. Why don't you like me wearing my mechanical fedoras? And all of that stupid stuff. But then, so they get the body thing he was going to put himself into. They take that away from him.
His vision.
His vision. What gem is it? It's not is it the soul gem?
I think it's the mind gem.
The mind gem.
I think so.
They have the mind gem. Okay.
I would know all this down pat if they hadn't changed the color schemes. Now I just don't feel like any of them are worth learning.
Right. Well, this was another stupid thing about the movie, because the team is so angry that Tony Stark's creation is what's trying to destroy the world. They're very angry at him, and he seems to feel bad about it. And what does he do? He's like, oh, I got this new thing that's going to do the same thing, and I'm going to shove this plot device, which I definitely don't understand, and none of you guys understand, and do the exact same thing. And like, why would he do that? I don't know. But anyway, he shoves it in here, and some new character pops out, like
Vision.
The Vision,
played by that delightful son of a bitch whose name escapes me, that plays Jarvis. And how perfect a fucking decision was that?
Who plays Jarvis from what?
Iron Man. It's his suit, the voice of his suit. They got that guy to be the Vision.
Right,
which makes because and even though it doesn't make a lick of sense.
No,
but even though it doesn't make any sense, I love the fact that happened because, like, Jarvis didn't get destroyed. He was just hanging out underground because that's how smart my AI is. He was waiting for a time to strike.
Sure.
But and maybe it's the child in me, but seeing that little resurgence that, oh, great, our last hope is something we weren't aware was even available, and it's coming back so fucking sweet. It's better than the last model. It appeals to my Power Rangers fandom, I think, where they're like, oh no, our Zords are broken. Whoa, thank God for this underground source of energy that's going to power our new Ninja Zords.
But you cannot introduce a new main character into a film 3/4 of the way into the movie.
When it's a 2.5 hour long movie, sure you can. That's still a solid most of an hour we got to spend with the guy.
You can absolutely not do that. Like, one of the very few good decisions the Wachowskis ever made in filmmaking when they did Cloud Atlas was they realized, oh, we have this movie based on this book where it goes story, and we can't have new characters an hour and 45 minutes through, so we have to chop it all up and introduce them at the beginning, which is exactly what they... I don't know if they... Who can say what they should have done in one of these goddamn awful comic book movies, but that would have made a lot more sense. Like, have some scene at the beginning, maybe, where they're talking about the Vision, or Tony Stark is having a dream, maybe, where Jarvis is the Vision, or something.
Hated that. I don't like dreams.
Of course you would have hated it, because you don't understand cinema, Brian.
Oh, wow. No, it's because everything's a fucking dream. Dreams are premonition, and premonition is lame.
They had to
I can think of few things I've seen as many times as, whoa, I saw this in a dream, now it's happening, whoa. Who would have thought that by the end of the movie, that bizarre first 5 minutes would have been fulfilled in a tangible way?
I don't think that's as big of a sin in a movie about comic books, where literally you can do anything you want to. Like, Deus Ex Machina need not apply. Everything is Deus Ex Machina in every single scene, because people can fly and people have powers. And
it's not about being Deus Ex Machina. It's about being a fucking cliche. That's my hang up.
Well,
literally every piece of media I've ever seen has had some kind of bad dream shit in it. And of half of those, the dream was wound up representing something that comes down the pipe later on.
Well, I would have preferred a cliche to something that I didn't have enough time to get into. Like, I'll admit that was cool. Like, that was a cool scene, but
I love when he looks at Thor and he just like checks his cape out and then he grows himself a cape. Fucking wonderful excuse to put a cape on that character.
There were some funny scenes in that movie. Like, I liked the scene where everybody was trying to lift up Thor's
that was fun.
hammer. I liked that scene. I thought that was fun.
I like how they kept calling fucking Captain America calling people out on their language usage.
That was a funny
little running.
That was
gag.
a funny running.
That's
gag.
some Whedonism, dude. Like, you gotta take the good with the bad with Joss Whedon.
No,
Joss Whedon.
You absolutely do not have to take the good with the bad with any director or any writer. You don't have to.
Kubrick's got plenty of bad, but you fucking probably like Kubrick movies, don't you?
Are we gonna bring Kubrick into this?
Maybe for another podcast, maybe we can pick a couple of. You can pick out your favorite crappy.
We can
Kubrick
talk about
movie.
the fact that directors fizzle out, and he has some bad movies, but that's not even this in the same universe as the shit that Joss Whedon decides to do.
Oof.